Good afternoon. I'm Chris Brown, the tight ends and tackles coach at Southern University. This is the fourth episode of Trill OL play, where today we're going to be talking about covered versus uncovered rules with inside zone. So thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day, just a few minutes to discuss O-line play with me. So basically, we're going to talk about the things that we're going to discuss today here. So just an overview. We're going to be talking about what exactly is inside zone. You hear a lot of people talking about zone. There's so many different things that an offensive coordinator can do when you have a great zone running team. So what is inside zone? What are the covered O-line rules for inside zone? What does covered mean? What are the uncovered O-line rules for inside zone? What does uncovered mean? So we're going to discuss all of that today in this week's episode. So what is inside zone? So basically, inside zone is an area blocking scheme. So just a couple different schemes out throughout. You have your gap scheme, you have your man scheme, you have your pin and pull scheme, all right, and your zone scheme. Those are the main schemes that you hear as far as in the football world. But zone is an area blocking scheme. So if I'm an offensive lineman, I know I'm responsible for an area in particular, not a man. But how I get and how I secure that area is dependent upon the call that the centers make, what type of zone scheme that we're running, all right, and if I am on a double team or what I'm particularly doing, all right. So zone is an area blocking scheme, but I do have different responsibilities that will team me up with another lineman next to me to get me up to the second level, okay? So another thing, so this particular part is dependent upon what brand of zone do you run. Now, when I was at Southern University some 10, 12 years ago, when we ran zone, it was more of a finesse zone, all right? It was a finesse zone. It was more like area. We're all going in unison, taking the same step. Now here at Southern University, we work a zone where we're trying to get aggressive double teams. We're working downhill. All right. It's actually more like a duo. All right. But we're working downhill. We're aggressive. We're physical. We're trying to get as many double teams as possible and drive that first level defender up to a second level defender. Okay. So that's the brand. It depends on what your coordinator wants to call, how he wants to run his zone. But we're a downhill, double team, aggressive, physical inside zone team. Okay. So what are my covered rules? So when I say covered, all right, what we need to understand is covered just means that I have a guy that's head up to the play side of me that's covering my technique. All right. So we'll discuss basic practical techniques here sooner or later here with one of our episodes, but this means that I'm covered. So right here, this is our left tackle, Jatari. All right. He's covered right here. So his rules are different than his uncovered guard right here. So these are some simple cover rules, all right, that I've used when I was offensive line coach at Morehouse and some other places. All right, my first step is a zone step, so I'm still stepping to the play side. So this will be zone to the left. The depth and width of that step is determined by the alignment of that defender. All right, so this first step is an attack, quick, violent step. All right, I'm aiming to get my big toe on the pinky toe of the defender. All right, but I'm running off the football. All right, so that's my cover rule. I'm still running off the football. All right, I know it was big. You know, in the early 2000s, we talked about duck walking and playing with a great base. That's still very important, but we want to explode and run off the football and attack the defender. All right, the offensive lineman is trying to work their hat play side and stay square. A big thing to be successful with inside zone is playing with square shoulders and trying to fight to get my hat play side. If I'm running zone to the left, I want to fight to rip through and get my hat play side on the defender. All right, my second step, I'm trying to attack the inside foot of the defender. So my first step, big toe on pinky toe. My second step, I'm trying to attack the inside foot of the defender. The offensive lineman must understand the fit. Coach Chennis Berry, who taught me a lot of the stuff, the fundamental stuff that I've learned about offensive line play, taught me and helped me understand how to teach my offensive lineman fit. All right, so they need to understand I'm trying to fit my near shoulder under the near shoulder of the defender on an inside zone covered play side fit. Okay, so if you want to get with me one-on-one, just hit me up on Twitter. I can discuss those and go into further detail as far as fits for offensive linemen on zone. Okay, so what are my uncovered rules? So if you look at this depiction right here, all right, this is Jeremiah, our right tackle. This is Bishop right here, our right guard right here. So he's uncovered. There's nobody head up or to his play side technique. All right, so he's uncovered. All right, Jeremiah is covered. All right, so he has a covered wide 5 or something, or somebody probably inside shoulder of the tight end right here. But Bishop is uncovered. All right, So his first step is a zone step, and his width and depth is dependent upon the alignment and the depth of the second level linebacker. All right. So he's either working a double team right here with this play side guard or a double team right here with the center up to this second level defender. All right. So his first step is going to be dependent upon how this guy is the line. His second step, he's trying to gain ground and not cross over. All right. So his eyes, if I'm the right guard, I'm uncovered. My eyes should be looking at the first near defender's, the play side foot of that first level defender. All right. I need to look and see if that guy's slanting towards me. That's my responsibility, because what? Zone is an area blocking scheme. So if that guy slants, that's covering Jeremiah, and he tries to slant in the Bishop's face, Bishop needs to overtake that guy. All right. And he needs to take care of his area. All right. So another thing that we use when we're the uncovered lineman, if the center, Dallas, if he called the double team right here, even though it's an area blocking scheme, so if Dallas sees that the right guard is uncovered, our center, then he'll still take a play side zone step, but he'll work what we call a lateral lead. So a lateral lead is I'm taking a play side zone step. If there's nothing in my gap, then I can help backside as I work up to the second level defender. So I would take a play side zone step, and then I will help with the backside technique with my center as I work up to the second level. So if I'm uncovered, all right, I'm not just not blocking anybody because there's nobody covering me on the first level. All right, I'm working some type of double team, all right, or I'm checking my area as I work up to the second level to a linebacker, all right, with bad intentions when I get to the second level. Okay, so here's video of us right here. We're running zone to the right here. So, all right, so the right tackle is covered. The right guard basically is uncovered. All right, this guy's kind of playing in a gap, or he's playing slightly on the inside shoulder of the right guard, but he's uncovered. All right, so the center here is working a double team with the right guard. So he's still responsible for this area. If something was to show up, he's uncovered. All right, but he's going to work a double team, all right, with this backside technique, because this guy's behind him, and work up to this second level defender. So he's helping the center out as he works up. Jeremiah is covered, so he's going to block this guy man on. All right, so this is us running zone to the right. These guys are doing a great job, all right, of doing their rules. Great job here by the right guard, Bishop, taking a play side zone step, getting a second step up the field, working lateral lead technique, all right, to help the center. The center is doing a great job here, working this man on, driving this guy, getting us in the end zone. All right, so there's covered versus uncovered rules. He's covered, he's uncovered. They're working a double team up to the second level. All right, great job here by our guys getting us in the end zone. All right, so here's another video right here of us working zone to the right again. All right, so Jeremiah is covered. All right, Bishop is covered. Dallas is uncovered. All right, so what Dallas can do is he can either work right here with the play side guard or work a double team with the backside guard. So Dallas right here elects to work a double team with the play side guard up to the second level. All right, so you're going to see him work a hand read. All right, we talked about that a few weeks ago. He worked right here a hand read up to the second level defender. All right, so he's uncovered. He checks his gap and works up to the second level. Great job here by Dallas, our center. All right, so these two guys are covered. They do a good job of their man-on blocks. Dallas does a great job of checking the guy. You have to, if I'm uncovered, I have to check my play side gap before I work up to the second level. Great job here by Dallas, checking his play side gap before he worked up to the second level as the uncovered offensive lineman. All right, so thank you guys again. We won't be long. We won't be long. We won't be long. Every Thursday on all my platforms. Go on YouTube and subscribe. Trill OL Play. We're going to talk quick, practical fundamentals that you can teach on all levels of offensive line. Nugget of the day, honor your craft. Take some time out. If you want to do something in life, take some time out to spend quality time in your craft. Don't go to work for 8 hours or 9 hours and do something for a boss and you don't spend quality time in your own craft. Take the time out to get better, all right? Please, please, please subscribe. Please take the time out every week to check out Trill OL Play. Thank you guys so much. Have a blessed day. Go Jazz.